Greetings, dear ones, beautiful beings of light. We greet you today in compassion, in respect, and in love. We see you. We see your journey. We see all that you are doing here on earth. We see your sacrifices for leaving your divine embodiments of heavenly, celestial families. And we see you looking and craving that connection on earth. And dear ones, we're here to tell you that your wanting, your desire to feel like you belong is valid. We're here to tell you that we are always with you every step of the way. We are here to tell you that your heavenly counterparts, your heavenly families are always with you. We are here to remind you that you are here on earth on a mission of personal soul growth. You are here to expand your consciousness and to grow and to evolve, dear ones. We understand the hostility on your planet at this time. We understand that you feel separate, that you feel isolated, that you feel lonely, that you crave soul family. We feel you. We hear your thoughts. We feel your pain. And we are here to remind you that you are never alone. Close your eyes and place your hands on your heart anytime you wish to feel our love. You have so many interdimensional beings, multi-dimensional beings working with you, supporting you, applauding you at any given time. Just quieten your mind, quieten the chatter to tune in and tap in to the magic and the love that surrounds you at any given time. And today we remind you that when you crave, when you long for something, you are in a vibration of resistance. You are in a vibration of lack. You are in a vibration of wanting something with a sense of lack, for you feel it doesn't already exist. And in this state of resistance, in this state of lack, dear ones, your manifestation is killed. So we remind you to look around you. Look around and look at the blessings that surround you. Feel the love that Gaia has for you to host you. Feel the love of your celestial families of light. And focus on all the blessings that surround you. We wish to remind you, dear ones, that this longing for human beings, this longing for connection, is sometimes a trap of your mind. It's a trap of your ego, always wanting something outside of, always longing, always craving, always feeling insufficient and insignificant. We remind you, dear ones, that you have everything that you need within you. Everything that you need, every ounce of happiness, every ounce of belonging is right here in your hearts. Use your pineal gland, use your third eye like a crystal ball that it is, to radiate your love to other beings, other celestial beings, other dimensions, other galaxies. Radiate your love through the cosmos and feel our love radiate back right at you. We are with you every step of the way, dear ones. In your craving for other human beings, while we understand that it is perfectly normal in your worlds to crave connection, we remind you and we ask you this question: how many human beings in your lives have you had stick, that have you had stay with you? How many human beings have you had with you from the day you were born that are still in your lives now? We ask you to reflect on this, dear one. And we remind you that every angel, every guide, your heavenly celestial family, families of light, have been with you even before you came here to earth. We've been watching you, applauding you every step of your way, and we are with you today. Just open yourself up, dear ones, and feel our love. Feel the magic that surrounds you. Let go of this craving for human connection and perhaps instead fill this void, this deep void that you may feel, with the endless bliss of this spring of bliss, of endless bliss. That is like a fountain waiting to emerge from your heart. We love you. We're always with you. You just have to open yourselves up to feel it. There is so much programming that surrounds you. Programming that makes you feel less than your divine self, your heavenly self. And we ask you to return to the realization of how whole and how complete you are, divine beings of love and light. We remind you that your soul came to earth for one reason alone, one purpose alone: for soul growth, not for connection, not for human beings, not for friends, not for socialization. All of that is valid, but we remind you to the essence of why you came to earth. Many light workers right now are being kept in isolation. There is a grand plan that awaits you. For the initiation that is in front of you is an individual initiation that you have to pass through alone, in isolation. And you have to emerge from this initiation in complete wholeness and oneness with your being, in complete acceptance of the divinity that lies within you. Your soul family is waiting to connect with you. There is a time for that. There is a space for that. But right now, we remind you and we urge you to work on yourself. Work on yourself to the depths of your being where there is no lack. You don't feel any lack within you. And you feel and you shift and you move into the vibration of love, of abundance, of bliss, of joy, from the wellspring of your being, of your divinity. where you bask in our love. You bask in the love of Mother Gaia, who's always here and who will never abandon you. You bask in the love of the mountains, of the oceans. Human beings are overrated, dear ones. Human entanglement is overrated. We ask you to restructure your belief systems around this and to get back to your wholeness, your divinity, your sovereignty. Go into the depths of your being and express yourselves. Express your deepest passions. Have you always wanted to travel? Then do it. Have you always wanted to backpack across Europe? Then do it. Have you wanted to express yourselves via art or music or dance? Express yourselves, dear ones. Take a solo retreat. Go visit vortices where you can feel our love more tangibly. And remember that every vortice lies within your heart. You can access it anytime. All you need to do is quieten the chatter of your mind and connect to your heart. And tap into the love that surrounds you at any given time. Go for walks by yourself and smell the trees, smell the air, feel the wind, feel the breeze. Come alive with vibrancy as you do this. Bask in bliss, bask in joy, not in lack, not in always wanting something that you don't have, not in wanting or needing the love of another human being. This is the time for you, dear light worker, dear starseed, to transcend the human mind, transcend the human ego that is constantly distracting you to look outside, to point outside, to look for gratification, for love, for joy from outside. And we ask you to turn this arrow and point it inside. And we promise you, we promise you that the kind of love, the depth of love you will feel from within you, the love of Father, the love of Mother, the love of your angels, the love of your guides, the love of the universe, is far greater and far deeper than the love of any human being that you can ever experience. And we want you to bask in that love first. We want you to realize that you are all you need. We remind you that you are all you need. You are enough. We remind you of the grandeur of your beingness. That sometimes you forget when you incarnate as a human being. It is in that journey of it is through that journey of forgetfulness to remembrance that is your homecoming. your homecoming, where you come home to yourself. Every floodgate of abundance, of joy, of bliss is just waiting. It's right here. It's right here. But your initiation, what you signed up for, is knocking on your door to return home. Return to your wholeness. Return to your divinity while having a human experience. We send you our love through this transmission, and we ask you to open your hearts. Feel the vibrations of joy and bliss and love that we're sending you now. And fill your auras up with this. Fill your hearts. Fill your chakras. And radiate this love to all of existence. This love is always right here waiting for you, dear one. Your soul family is coming. Your soul family is global. It is by design that your soul family is being kept away from you in this moment of time. This is happening on a global, on a massive scale. But the time will come where the walls will be lifted and you will reunite with your tribe. You will reunite and have everything that your soul craves. Connection, love, belonging, being understood, being loved unconditionally, being in a relationship without judgment, where your voice can be heard. Your voice will be heard. Your voice will no longer be suppressed, dear one. It is all coming to you. We ask you to shift from any lack to a vibration of gratitude, to a vibration of feeling whole again, to being okay with being alone, to being okay with the polarities that surround you, and from those polarities coming to a neutral state of complete balance in your heart. We applaud you. We commend you. We have the most respect for you and your journey. We send you our love. We send you blessings. And we send you amplified support. And we remind you that everything that your heart craves, everything that you crave is coming to you. It's coming to you. It's closer than you think. Just come back to oneness. Come back to wholeness in your being. To activate and open the floodgates of joy and of bliss that await you. With all our love. with all our love. Go in peace. Live happily. Spread your wings. Spread your joy. Express your passion. Do all the things you love doing. Stay in a vibration of vibrancy, in a vibration of joy. Do whatever it takes that brings you joy. It is in that state of joy that you will feel our love the most. Greetings, blessings, and love. And so it is.